All right. So here we are on a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, we
Hello,
are live. Hello, Mariem.
how
How's
are
it?
you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
You look great. I see that. Yeah, that.
Right.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank
Very
you.
Congratulations. You have a lot going on. You've been doing a lot of work for Tal Media, Tal Care, and even on your birthday,
Yeah.
you will
Thank
be a blessing to us. And I just want to thank you and let you know that, we really appreciate everything you're doing.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yes, we won't hold you too long because we know you have to go celebrate your birthday today.
Oh,
But
thank
thank you
you.
for spending a little time with us so we can let our viewers know what's been happening at Tal Care and at Tal Media, official Tal TV. So where do we begin, Mariem?
So I suggest to start with Savanna
Oh,
and
yes,
Auntie Sheri.
yes,
It's
that
been released
happens.
last week.
Yes, that happens to be our latest release, The
Yeah.
Adventures of Auntie Sheri and Savanna. And this is based on a true story with the true life of myself and my little niece, Savanna, in New York. And she's 5 years old. And she, you know, I, you know, I'm I've been around for a long time, let's put it that way. And she's still helping me to learn certain things. Unfortunately, though, what I learned from Savanna, I've learned a lot from her actually, but what I learned from her that led me to create this Adventures of Auntie Sheri and Savanna cartoon series is what she was watching uh, when I first, went to stay with her for the summer. What I saw was very disturbing. We have influencers in Hollywood who are promoting certain things that 5-year-old children should not ever be watching or saying or be involved in.
How
Uh,
did you discover that?
yeah, she has her own little iPad and she just begs me every day, Auntie Sheri, please come watch a show with me, either on Netflix or, YouTube and everything I watched, I was like, this is either horrible, it's either, pushing an agenda, it has parts of witchcraft, ending people's lives. This was the one that just it's by Rebecca Zamolo, I believe her name is. And she adopts a baby who wears poison lipstick, ends her husband's life. This baby grows up and has knives and is continuing to end people's lives with poison lipsticks and knives. And I'm saying to myself, why would a 5-year-old be watching something like that?
I saw the episode. I saw it. It was horrible.
Yeah.
It was violent, like a lot of violence, a lot of violence. I don't understand why 5-year-old, as you said, is watching these kind of things.
Yeah. She's, just there having access to certain things that I'm sure her mom, if she saw that, she wouldn't allow her to watch. But they just sneak these things in, and distort the minds of our little ones.
Yeah, and there is that option on YouTube when you upload a video that you can put for kids or not for kids. And
Exactly.
YouTube should put more restrictions on these kind of things.
Exactly. But it's big business. They make big money, um, promoting certain things. And, you know, it's very sad. So if we are going to continue to depend on other people to educate our children, entertain our children, influence our children, we're going to have a society who is miseducated, misled, have a lot of emotional problems because it's not based in reality, a lot of what they're, showing our children. So what I've decided to do is to provide things that are mostly based in reality, because sometimes me and Savanna, we do have our fairy tale stories, so we'll include some of those, but I want it to be a cartoon that's educating our children and giving them, real ways to cope and to live and to enjoy their lives, based on real, experiences
Yeah.
that Savanna and I have, So the one that you worked on last week for us, I do thank you for, at the last minute, putting something out. And you told me, if I were to give you more time, you can make an actual cartoon. So we're hoping to have that ready maybe in September. But for now, just give us anything that you can, I believe the last episode was about, getting real food and reasons why, we want to eat certain foods. The next one we're doing is about, fear, the fear that Savanna had when she was getting ready to go on a trip, and how we, worked on bringing down her anxiety and nervousness and that fear. So, and a lot of people, we all have anxiety and we're all going to have fear at certain points, but what are we doing to, reduce it? So this is what the next episode, which you're going to have ready for us on Saturday, cover. That episode will cover fear.
Yeah,
And
what I liked about that cartoon is that we really learned something. Don't worry, guys, no subliminal messages, nothing. It's a story, and then the kid will try to learn something out of it. The first episode that we released last week, it was about real food. It was about how we should walk. We should it's really easy. It's really funny. You enjoy hearing it. You enjoy watching it. So I really recommend it, to be honest. And because the other cartoons, as we were talking, honestly, it's not gonna create a bad a bad generation. It's creating right now the high depression. The most high depressed generation is this generation. The most generation more often commit suicides and have suicidal thoughts is this generation. The most generation with sexual issues, with health issues, with a lot of issues is this generation, to be honest. This is we're at the top right now. We're at the peak of the
hey, look at all the things that's happened. We had COVID. We've had businesses change their, practices. People don't go to work and work 30 years at the same place anymore. We have Hollywood that's just promoting different agendas that's not based in reality a lot of times.
and Disney.
What's that? Disney, yeah. We don't want to call names, but we know who those usual suspects are, right? So now what do we have to do something instead of just allowing it and say, what can we do? Do something. So that's what we're trying to do here at Official Taal-TV. We're trying to do something, anything, but and get rid of what we have instead of allowing this to continue and mess up more lives. There's enough lives that are messed up already, Yeah.
And do you think we should blame parents for this? Because usually parents who control what their child is watching.
Right. So the parents are in a place right now, a lot of parents where, they're stressed out. They don't have a lot of time. Both parents have to work. or there's just one parent in the home, and there's not a good balance in the parent's life. So how can they have a good balance for their children? And some parents, you know, they're going through mental health issues that they need to get resolved, but they don't have time to do that either. So guess who's going to suffer? You know, the children. They're going to have to raise themselves, figure it out themselves, entertain themselves. You know, those iPads and, you know, Disney Channel, YouTube, and all that, those are what's being used to help babysit our children, our little ones, you know.
So what do you think the role of parents in this kind of situation?
Right. Parents have to realize that a lot of times people are creating programs or television shows for our children, and these people need help. These people need medication. These people that are creating these programs are not all there. So why, you don't know them, right? But they have, you know, different content that is very disturbing and should never be allowed to have 5-year-olds watching, right? Like you said, some things are graphic, sexual in nature. This should be something as parents you're involved in, okay? Ending people's lives. Why would a 5-year-old have to be involved in, you know, scenes about that, you know? Why
Yeah,
would
and then
they?
they become aggressive, and then we can see all the violence or the shooting or the public shootings in schools and everything is because of a part of it is this. Like,
Hello?
yeah. It's like someone, and the problem is we keep talking about it without doing anything. We just keep saying, look, there is a problem.
Right. And it's getting worse and worse every year. So now we have to take back, you know, our children, what they're watching, take back the education. Thank God, you know, YouTube has its good benefits. I mean, a lot of things were not taught to us in school, like the Vietnam War. I didn't know anything about the Vietnam War until I went to college. And it was like, this is what my country did, you know? So a lot of things we had no idea, you know, what went on in Africa, in other parts of the world. They didn't teach that to us when we were younger, but now we have access to, you know, facts and good information. So let's keep that going. Okay. There are good things about YouTube and maybe Hollywood, you know, maybe. There's times they do put out good material and good content. So let's let them know what we're expecting, what our expectations are. I guess we haven't told them, you know, what we expect from them. We don't expect this nonsense to continue. Okay. And
Yeah, and
guess who
yeah.
needs to also be a part of that? The children. Let them know that, you know, we're not going to be everyone's brainwashed, or there's a word for it where everyone's just controlled. Your mind is controlled by these corporations.
Yeah, it's brainwashing children, to be honest. They're creating a children army of brainwashed people who will grow up to become addicted on antidepressant, like slaves.
Yeah, this is what they're doing. So
Terrifying, you know.
I know. So what other surprises do you have for us this week, Mariem?
So what other surprises? We're having a live, I think.
Yes, we're having a live, but before that, you're going to release something today. Tell our viewers.
Yeah, we're releasing the French version today of Auntie Sheri and Savanna Adventures.
How do you say that in French, Mariem?
Sorry?
How do you say that in French?
Tante Savanna et Tante Sheri et les aventures de Tante Sheri et Savanna.
Oh, so now, viewers, we're going to be learning French. Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna be learning French.
So, hey, we're doing
So
like.
it's gonna be released not today. It's gonna be released on Wednesday because it's the French holiday.
Okay. Oh, that's right. So every Wednesday, we'll have the French version of the latest episode of Auntie Sheri, The Adventures of Auntie Sheri and Savanna. That is so awesome. So
Yeah,
now we are going to get better stories for our children to watch and listen to. And we're going to be able to learn a little French. Woo! We
exactly.
will. Merci beaucoup.
Yeah, so basically, and also the good thing is that because as we were saying right now is that we keep saying there's a problem, but the thing that you did is that you said there is a problem, but you try to find another alternative. There is a solution to the problem, and if we stop watching these like this crap, I'm sorry for that. If we
Oh,
stop watching this crap, at least there is an alternative and there's something else to watch instead of that, you know? So
because when I watch it, it gives me an upset stomach. I'm like, I wish I didn't watch this. This is like making me anxious, making me wonder, giving me nightmares, you
yeah.
know?
And the good thing about this idea, like your idea, is that you put an alternative to parents and to children
Right.
with like you're like, okay, this is bad, so what do we do about it? This is a new cartoon, watch it. See, so
Right. So we need your support, viewers. Please
yeah.
like, share, and subscribe. Make comments. This helps us to reach more people when you leave comments. Please share with your family, your children, your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, uh, everyone that you can, so that we can bring more quality programming for you, our loyal viewers. We appreciate you. We're very grateful. For you supporting us and sticking with us. It's been challenging, but we are, getting better. Yeah, every week, every month, and we're going to stick with it. So thanks for your support.
And please give us your feedback in the comment section. Like uh, like I've been working with Dr. Tal for a while, and I want to assure you something. Trust me, guys, her own main goal is that to help people and to help children. And I'm sure like when she came with the idea to create this cartoon, it's just to help parents and to help children, because she figured out that there is a problem, and the only thing she wanted to do is that there is no profit behind this cartoon.
Exactly.
The only thing that we're doing, we're trying to help children, and we're trying to give them a different alternative so that they can be entertained without these subliminal messages, without all of this crap, without all of this evil.
Well, I guess one day I'll give our viewers more about my background. I've been doing this for a very long time, for years. All of my friends that know me, I've, created nonprofit organizations. I've been doing everything I can to speak out, bring educational material to children around the world, sustainable energy, you name it. I've been like traveling globally, bringing, I've had $250,000 and I've just shared it. Anything we get here at official Taal-TV, Taal Naturals, any of our brand, whatever we get, we're going to bring it, give it, share it with our community, the African community, or any community that, that is in need. Okay. We're not going to turn our backs. But we do have a mission, okay? And that's to change things and get people to understand things better. And, we're going to talk more about that with the relationship, but our last guest on Sunday, he just, dropped some really golden nuggets, really eye-opening nuggets on Sunday. And I invited him to come back this Sunday. I hope he accepts the invitation, because we have to do a part 2, because, yeah, I learned a lot this past weekend. So, Mariem, you're going to have a lineup with our schedule available for our viewers on Instagram, YouTube, as well. So every day we're going to be putting out different videos and doing lives. And stay tuned, because it's going to be an incredible rest of 2023 for all of us.
Yeah, please, we rely on your support and your subscription to the channel, and share, please, so that we can reach more people, and we can be able to reach more children. And yeah, basically, like it's like a TV, but it's the different programs dispatched through the whole week. If you want to explain more, Dr.
Yes. Well, we said Sunday we're going to do a live for our African Healing podcast, right? Because we're trying to connect our folks who are in Africa with the folks in the African diaspora who are living all around the world. This is our time, right, to reconnect and to start working together and doing things differently, because what's been happening isn't benefiting us. And we can, do more and have better and live better, and, and have more opportunities for everyone, instead of being slaves to corporate America or capitalism, right? Yeah. So we could start finding ways to benefit our families and our people. So Sundays, we do the African Healing podcast. Mondays, we have AI information coming out through videos for now. Tuesdays, we'll have clips of different episodes, because coming up, Mariem's working on Taal-TV.com. That website will house different music from Nigeria, all over the world, our different artists, movies, books, blogs, everything African, right? So Tuesdays will be Tal Media in a couple of months, but for now we'll have clips running. Wednesdays, we'll have the French version of Auntie Sheri, The Adventures of Auntie Sheri and Savanna. Thursdays, I'll present a mental health topic. I might do it live, I might record it, but whatever, because like I have ADHD. So a lot of people, they don't know a lot about it. All they know is people give them medication, and, they think that's something everyone should take, or they don't know what to take, So I'm going to do more about ADHD, about mental health, anxiety, and things that people are requesting that we, provide more information about. So Thursdays will be mental health. And we have talcare.com. That's the new website Mariem created last week for us. So
if you want more, go on, please.
Yes, check it out, talcare.com. Over to you, Mariem.
No, I was gonna say, if you want help, mental health, about mental health, about nutrition, about meditation, about everything regarding health, you can go there. You can check our blog. You can subscribe. It's a monthly subscription. It's because Dr. Tal didn't want to make it that expensive. She wanted to make it affordable for everyone. So everyone, and by the way, you can even get sessions with a therapist. With Dr. Of course, with Dr. Tal, and also we are putting in place a system in which you can get therapy with different experts in different fields.
Yeah. So that is a great idea, Mariem. Thank you for that. Yeah, so moving along, we have Fridays will be the day we upload the new English version of Auntie Sheri, The Adventures of Auntie Sheri and Savanna. Saturdays for now, we have a special relationship video coming, because we have good things happening in our relationships. I'll talk about mine another day, but this Saturday, you want to hear about more about Mariem's relationship, because Mariem is getting married.
Yes.
We want to hear about this wedding and the upcoming marriage, and it's exciting. We're always excited as well. Or someone's getting married. So this is going to shower you with blessings and love and
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and we'll be talking more about relationships, about couples, about how to relationship tips, let's say, to make relationship easier between both
I give
spouses.
you a lot of good advice, Mariem, of course. So get ready, viewers. If you have something you want to share with Mariem that's going to help with marriage, or any of our viewers to help improve their marriage, leave a comment below. Tune in on Saturday. Check us
You
out.
can, even if you have a story you want us to talk about Saturday, just send a message or leave a comment, or send a message on Instagram or by mail, and we will tell your story. If you want it to be anonymous, just say we don't say names anyway, so it's gonna be
Good deals. We're here to give you good advice, good information. It's all good. Yeah, so that's our lineup. We'll have it, in a video that we'll release, so you'll know what to expect every day from official Taal-TV. And don't forget to, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and check out our website, taalcare.com,
and Facebook.
And Facebook.
And
Yeah.
Facebook.
Thank you, Mariem. Any final words before we end our program today?
I just want to say it's been so good working with you. I really recommend you watching the cartoon, like for your kids. Also, for Saturday we'll be talking about relationships. If anyone have a story he want us to talk about, or he want to share their experience and they want advice, or they just want to share it for different people to learn, don't hesitate to put a comment, to send a message, and we'll be happy to share it. And we'll be happy to benefit as well from the expertise of Dr. Tal, to give us advices about relationships, about marriage, about spouses, about tips, about basically anything regarding your relationship. If you have like anxiety, depression in relationship, pregnancy, post-pregnancy, anything you want to talk about within
Because I have
every Saturday.
a diverse background. I've done mother baby. I didn't like labor and delivery. I didn't stay in that area too, but everywhere in the hospital, I've done, cancer treatment floor, surgery floor, mental health. And that was the one place I didn't want to be. But when I started my career, I started in mental health. And I did that for a couple of years, treatment from drug abuse, mental health disorders, locked units at the psych hospital. And, they always wanted me to come to work. And I had a special connection with people, but personally, I didn't think it was for me. And it wasn't until, someone in my family got sick with a mental illness, that's when it's now my passion. Okay, mental health, and I do it well. I do it very well. So people look at me, I'm a funny looking lady, but one-on-one, you're going to have a really good experience. So check out taalcare.com if you want to, work with me. I would love to be able to, help in any way I can. And you're gonna have a better quality of life. Trust me, that's what I do best.
Yeah, I can see that. And also benefits from her lives on Saturday about relationships. You can add a comment, guys. You can, if you want to ask something, if you have a story you want to share, you want advice on it, maybe she won't be able to answer. If there's a lot of messages, maybe you won't be able to answer them all, but we will try to talk about all the subjects in the life. So
yeah. Thanks for visiting us today, and we'll see you here again soon. at official Taal-TV. Thank you, Mariem. Happy birthday